Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Jake Omen here at the White River Wrestling Academy in Fishers, Indiana. Today, we're telling you about a different version of White Wrestling, that is Blanco Lucha. White River Wrestling has ran a couple Lucha Libre themed shows here in the greater Indianapolis area, and that is the story of this poster and the story of this poster right here. And that came to be because in 2019, I went to a networking event called Creative Mornings. It happens one Friday of every month in Indianapolis, and it just so happened that day as I was doing my networking, I met a fellow named Eduardo, who is the head of a Mexican arts council called Big Car Collective in Indianapolis. He told me how much he loves Lucha Libre and how he was trying to bring a Lucha Libre show to the city of Indianapolis. In fact, he'd already had an arrangement with a company based out of Chicago to do such a thing. We had a great conversation, traded each other's information, and then went on about our way. And I was slightly disappointed that he hadn't found White River Wrestling to see if we could accommodate such a thing, but that makes sense. We're also not necessarily a Lucha Libre-based company. It just so happened that within 24 hours, Eduardo either had some kind of miscommunication or falling out or something like that with the company based out of Chicago. So he reached out to me very conveniently to see if we would be able to accommodate that. His idea was not just for a Lucha Libre show, though. His idea was for a whole Mexican arts festival featuring a Lucha Libre show to take place at Central Library downtown, which is also one of the most beautiful venues I have ever been in my life. Central Library in downtown Indianapolis off St. Clair Street, 40 St. Clair, I believe, is a gorgeous facility. It's 6 or 7 stories tall, and the center part of the building is this wide open space encased in a glass dome. And you can take an elevator up to the 6th or 7th floor and watch down into the library with all the natural light, and it's quite incredible. So I was able to accommodate a Lucha Libre show. So we took the play on words, White River Wrestling, changed it to Blanco Lucha. I got a hold of some luchador friends in Northern Indiana and Chicago. They brought some more luchas with them. Some of my friends in the greater Midwest that are masked characters decided they would also love to be a part. On that day, I had a tremendous match with a man now known as the veteran Jack Vaughn, and it was just a great time all around. We had about 600 people. The entire building was full of these tremendous arts displays, ornate and elaborate Lucha Libre costumes, masks and jackets, tights and everything like that. A lot of books based on Lucha Libre culture in Mexico and everything like that. And these guys presented it beautifully. Eduardo and the guys at Big Car did a truly fantastic job. We were even in the beginning stages of talking about doing it again. Unfortunately, COVID kind of derailed us for that. I'm hoping at some point we can reconnect with the Central Library downtown and get back on track and do another Lucha Libre Books Festival, as they referred to it too. And that is the story of why in the White Wrestling Academy now, you'll see some references to Blanco Lucha.